How would you like to make a book for baby's first year with pages for each of the baby's months? Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough and tell you all about the tutorial for the mini album I made using the Our Baby collection. This is an Echo Park collection from 2023, and you could use this collection or any other one that might have the months on it. So this collection does have 2x2 cut aparts for months 1 through 12, and I utilized that to make this mini album. I had 3 collections and I made 2 mini albums. So if you're going to do this, I would say get 2 collections and get some coordinating papers if you're able to get papers to match. And if you can't get papers from Echo Park, just try to match the yellow ochre, a nice chocolate brown, a little coral, and that pretty green color. So maybe get about 12 pieces of paper. I used 8.5 by 11, 65-pound cardstock, plus I used 110-pound cardstock. I didn't use a whole pack to make one album, but I used a lot of 50-piece pack of the 8.5 by 11 paper. So I used a lot. I also used some art glitter glue. I used double-sided permanent adhesive. I used some seam binding and just a couple of extra embellishments from my stash. Let me show you the album and we'll do a walkthrough. So here it is. This is a sizable album. It's 6.5 by 8.5 with a 2.5-inch spine. It's got 5 signatures, but I've added extras, so there is enough to add for all of the months. I made my my element on the front using a die I had, but you don't need to. I tell you in the tutorial a different method of doing the front cover. I utilized the stickers, like here I had a enamel heart, but I didn't use too much from my stash except for the die. So are you ready? I'll take you inside and we'll do a walkthrough. Let's take a look at the inside. So first, the cover has 2 of the papers. I've got the rainbow paper here and that chocolate paper. I call it chocolate because that's the color of it, milk chocolate. And then a couple of stickers, and as I said, I used a rainbow die. It is dimensional. I don't know if you can see the dimension on here. I used fun foam first, and then I cut out just some of the coordinating papers that I used as the plain color cardstock. And that is our cover. On the inside front cover, I give you a lot of room to put those new baby photos. You could put a 5x7 photo here and a 4x6 photo here, and then here is room for lots of those pictures that you know you're going to have with a newborn. That closes like that, and I show you how to do this in the tutorial. The next page has ribbon closure, and it opens up to give you room for 8 photos, I think. And then this closes simply like that. I was able to use the sheet that had the month cut aparts and the 4x6 cut aparts, but I didn't use the 4x3 cut aparts for the most part, just the cover. So if you were to make this, save the paper that has the rainbow and the chocolate and one of the cut aparts that says Bundle of Joy for the cover. And then here is a flap, and we've got the first month and second month. We've got 4x6 photo mats that you could put that on. I talk in the tutorial about using photo mats or not using photo mats to give you some options. Of course, anywhere there is an overlap on the page, it is open, so you can still add your photo. Loved the little animals on here. I thought they were adorable. Each of the 5 pages has a hidden photo mat, so you can have extra room to put photos or to journal. I mean, usually there's a lot you want to journal about with a baby. Here is 3 months and 4 months. The 3-month page has a side-loading pocket with a folder to put 3 more photos. And of course you can add pictures into this pocket. Now this one may look like a pocket, but it opens like this and like that to give you room to put your photos. You can use small photos to put on here if you wanted to. And here is our hidden photo mat. For month 5 and month 6, this will come down, and then this little sweet and teeny human will open up to give you room for a couple of small little photos. And then this will open like that, and this will come up like that to give you room for some of the larger photos. And then anywhere there's room like this on the base page, you could put 2 smaller pictures or 1 large 5x7 or 1 4x6 photo on there. And that closes like that. I did use magnets as a closure. So here this will open like that. That comes to the side, and that opens just like that. And again, room for photos all over. And there is our hidden pocket page. 7 months and 8 months. 7 months will open like this and like that. And this is another cut apart, and it's a tuck spot there. And then room to put a photo and a couple of pictures here. You don't need to put this here. You could move this throughout the book and add your photo to the page. 10 months has a little pocket with a little cut apart and a folder. And then this pocket page comes up, gives you room to put a picture, and this will come over with room for a picture. Here is another photo mat, or not photo mat, cut apart, just tucked into that cute little sticker sheet. That also came from the sticker sheet, and so did these guys. So that'll close, and that'll close holding it down. And here is the hidden photo mat. Now we're at month 9 and month 10. 9 will open up like this and like that. You could still put a photo right there, and then there's room here for a photo. And if you want, you can use this for journaling or add a photo to the back of that and journal on here and stick that back where it was. Now again, this is open, so you could add your photo onto that photo mat. For 10 months, this will come down and this will go up to give you room to put 2 photos right there. There is our hidden photo mat in the pocket. 11 months, oh, that's open, so you can add a photo to the page. And there is a sticker there, and again, this is open, so you could add your photo there. So 4x6 photos will fit with no trimming them down, unless you want to. And then again, on the back page, you might still have more photos for baby's first year. Maybe you have baby's first birthday. So there we go with another folder to add all those adorable baby pictures, because you know you have them. But if you need more room, there is this pocket in the back. There is some of the cut-aparts, because this collection was adorable. So you can add photos to the back of these cut-aparts or just tuck them inside the pocket. And that'll also give you room for maybe the footprints of the baby, the hospital bracelet, or anything else you want to add to the pocket so you remember baby's first year. There is the back page, the spine. Oh, we added a couple things to the spine. And there is the front cover. So there is a tutorial. I am going to put that on a playlist, but I'll also put it at the end of the video showing over to the side. There is simple step-by-step instructions. I slowed it down to make it easy for even a beginner to do. So if this is something you want to do, grab your baby collection, grab your materials, and you can go ahead and get started and make this same mini album. that's what I wanted to show you. Please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe so you see what else I have coming up next. So go ahead and check out that playlist and you can make this mini album as well. Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day.